My top tips for happiness: be yourself, regardless. Be kind. Show empathy and compassion.
To remember that nothing makes you happy. Once you've got that down, then you're in with a chance to be really, really happy. We've done so much research at the Happiness Project over the years. We've collated so much research as well. The Happiness Project is 20 years old this year. And we've looked at the research, and as far as I can tell, the key to happiness really is understanding that nothing in the world makes you happy. In fact, to ask the question, what makes me happy, that's going to set you off looking in all the wrong places right there. The world will not make you happy.
Underneath it all, we are really happy, and I think trying to be happy makes, again, we're trying to be happy by following these steps. If you just really surrender to what really is now, that is happy. That is our natural state. So I don't know that there's really lessons to getting happy. I suppose it's peeling away everything that has kept us from being happy is probably a better way to do it.
Be here, be now. You know, that's all there is. Be in this moment.
The need to be happy is totally missing the point, because your mind is going to need justification to be happy. If you're trying to be happy, the mind becomes very active and it needs a reason why. And it's usually, I'm happy because. And true happiness appears to happen when you stop trying to be happy and you just bring your fullest attention to whatever you're doing in any given moment.
It's that when you settle down inside yourself, when you quiet down, you'll find that happiness is there waiting for you.
I have to smile at that because I'm happy 99.9% of the time is actually to enjoy life, to literally enjoy everything, even sitting here speaking now.
Because when you don't feel that you're worthy or deserving of good things, you push them away. When they come your way, you do it unconsciously without realizing it because you don't think you deserve them and you don't think you're worthy. And it becomes much harder to allow people to do good things for you, and it becomes harder to receive when you don't believe you're worthy or deserving. So the first thing I tell people is to ask themselves whether they love and value themselves.
It's so important for us to create boundaries, to say no to what we don't want so we can say yes to what we do want.
My tips for happiness are getting back in touch with what you need in your life, what the resources are for you, what you need to top up your batteries.
And that job list becomes like an endless conveyor belt of things that we need to achieve and accomplish. And we're constantly taking stuff off the conveyor belt, expecting that at some point in time, the conveyor belt will just have nothing on it. And at that point in time, we can be happy. And that just never really happens because we tend to invent most of the stuff that goes on the conveyor belt, especially personal issues. I'll be happy when I've resolved this thing about myself that I don't like, or I've resolved that issue in my life, or I've changed this job, or I've done this thing, or I've got this partner, or this house, or even this car. You know, I'll be happy then. And the truth is, it doesn't come from that.
I think when we start respecting ourselves enough to be able to make that change is when we begin to respect others, and I think the side effect of it is called wholeness or joy. And then you're no longer seduced by pleasure, as a matter of fact. The more whole you are, the less pleasure you need. And the more happy you are from within, when it's truly coming from within, then you no longer rely on anything outside of you. We can call that unconditional joy. And I think that intelligence that's giving us life can kind of find a crack and begin to leak out. And I think that that's our birthright. I think it's the natural state of being.
Find out what does bring you alive, you know, what inspires you. I love finding out what inspires me and doing more of it. And sharing everything that I've learned with other people, that really makes me happy. That fulfills me more than anything, probably.
Tips for happiness would be dream and do something about those dreams.